There you are. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the best day of the year. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of these students. We acknowledge all the hard work that they've put in to reach this pinning ceremony. And no one knows more than you, the family and friends of these students, all the sacrifices that they've made to be on this stage today. I'm Renee Skelton. I'm the Director of Nursing Education here at Barton Community College, and I'll be the Mistress of Ceremonies today. A couple of announcements. If you have a young person who needs a little more space, we have a cry room right across the hall in room 145. So sometimes little people get tired of sitting through this. So you are welcome to it if you need it. We have some special guests that I would like to introduce. Chris Baker is the Executive Director of Healthcare and Public Service. You think he's here? There he is. We have Dr. Kathy Kotis, who's the Dean of Workforce Training and Career Education, and she'll speak in a moment. Elaine Simmons, the Vice President of Instruction, will also speak to us. And it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Marcus Garstecki, the President of our college, who will be our first speaker.
Good morning. It's so great to see all of our graduates up here on stage. Congratulations on your big day. It seems like just yesterday it was the first week of class, and we were standing out here handing out rolls, and I remember you all walking by. I think you were headed to the classroom building to get pictures. I see a lot of nods, and we were handing out cinnamon rolls. And now, here we are today for the pinning ceremony. What a great journey. So congratulations on this past year and everything you've accomplished. I also want to welcome all of our guests, family and friends to Barton Community College. We truly appreciate you being here to share this big moment with this amazing group today. I want to share a story with you today, a personal story. When I was in junior high, my mom decided to go back to school to become an RN. And she did this while continuing to work full-time as a med lab tech in the hospital and raised 3 of us kids. And for 2 years, I saw firsthand her dedication and commitment to accomplishing her goals. And I know for 2 years, she stayed up late many nights after we went to bed, as that was her only quiet time that she could find. I remember watching her cook dinner. She'd have her textbook out on the counter next to the stove, oftentimes stirring whatever she was making that night. It usually was like taco meat or something, and doing that, and then taking a turn to read a paragraph or two, and then going back to meal prep. And through those couple years, she still attended almost all of our activities, hardly ever missed an event. I remember she would carry her bag with her textbooks in it to our games, and I would look up in the bleachers as we were warming up for maybe a basketball game, and she was always up there reading books until the game started. And maybe she read them after the game started too, I don't know. But I know all of you probably have stories like this and personal challenges and sacrifices that you've made to this point in your journey. We're all very proud of you. Today you'll be receiving your pin and opportunity. I hope you take the opportunity to embrace this moment and take it all in. And to all the family and friends who are here today or watching online, I want to say thank you for all you have done along the way. One thing that I've learned about pursuing higher education is that none of us ever do it alone. You provided support and counsel, and I would guess that there were probably times, even when you didn't know it, that you were the motivation for these students to continue pushing through their hardest times. I'll share a quote with you from Florence Nightingale. Nursing is an art, and if it's made to be an art, it requires an exclusive devotion, as hard a preparation as any painter's or sculptor's work. It is one of the fine arts, and had I almost said, the finest of fine arts. Being a nurse takes a special skill set, and just like not everyone can be a painter or an artist, certainly not everyone can be a nurse. But you've been blessed, you have that skill set, and you're going to continue to do amazing things. By the end of the day, you will be wearing that pin, and you will have your certificate as you cross the stage tonight. And I'm excited to watch you all walk that stage and shake your hand. Congratulations, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Dr. Kathy Kotis, who is the Dean of Workforce Training and Career Education, but maybe more importantly, she's a nurse, and she's been right where you guys are sitting now.
Hello. It's been fun seeing all of you in the hallway throughout the year, and now getting to see you here on the stage ready to celebrate, so congratulations. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words today. Over the years, I've had the opportunity on many occasions to encourage people to become a nurse, or to tell them why they should become a nurse. And I usually tell folks about the same thing every time. Nursing is stable. You will always have a job. But more importantly, nursing is a career where you can change your job and don't have to change your profession. So you can reinvent yourself, you can explore, and you continue to learn. So always keep that curiosity. I've been in nursing for over 40 years. Yes, I'm old. It is the best career on earth. It has been one of the most rewarding things I have ever done, and I hope in your future as a nurse, it will be just as rewarding for you. This day is always very special. It's a day where we celebrate you, our nursing graduates. You have worked very hard and endured so much over the last year. Our world as nurses has changed dramatically in the last 10 years. And I thank you for taking that giant step to becoming a nurse and to be the next generation of nurses. We're depending on you to make a difference, and I know you will. You have learned and will frequently practice compassion, kindness, caring, forgiveness, assertiveness, and acceptance. We couldn't be prouder for your future, or should I say our future as your patients. So today's about you. Your families know you individually, but I want to introduce this group of students to everyone in just a little different way. So graduates, we're going to get you active here a little bit. I am going to read some phrases. If it applies to you, I want you to stand. Okay? I'll give you some instructions. Okay. So, graduates, please stand if you attended classes on the Great Bend campus. Okay. You may be seated. Okay. Please stand if you attended classes from the Pratt campus. There you go. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, you can be seated. If this applies to you, I drive at least 5 miles one way to attend school with Barton. Okay. Remain standing if you drive at least 20 miles one way. Remain standing if you drive at least 30 miles one way, 40 miles one way, 50 miles one way, 60 miles one way, 70 miles one way, 80 miles one way, 100 miles one way. All right, how far? Okay, she lives in Wichita, so great. Congratulations, thank you. Okay, we have students that attend Barton from near and far, So if the place you call home, where you would consider your hometown, if that is in Barton County, please stand. Okay, you can be seated. If your home is 10 miles farther from Great Bend, or at least 10 miles away from Great Bend, please stand. If the place you call home is 60 miles away from Great Bend, please stay standing. Okay. If the place you call home is 100 miles from Great Bend, if the place you call home is 200 miles from Great Bend, okay, where's home? Georgia. Okay, great, thank you. Please stand if you are single. Not a setup, I promise. Okay. Please stand if you are married. Please stand if you have at least one child at home. Okay. Remain standing if you have at least 2 children at home. 3 children at home. 4 children at home. 5 children at home. 6 children at home. Oh, okay. You have 6? 7? Okay. All right, very good. Okay. Stand if you worked part-time or full-time during school. Okay. Okay, you can be seated. Thank you. Okay, stand if your family and or you at least 5 times in the last year had cereal or frozen pizza for supper. Okay. There's a few lucky ones still seated, so good job. Thank you. This exercise shares only some of the challenges that these students have faced and dealt with over the last year. There have been many more, and they have risen to these challenges. So graduates, congratulations, well done.
That's always my favorite part, to see all of the information. Up next is Elaine Simmons, the Vice President of Instruction here at Barton, and Elaine has been a strong supporter of our nursing program for many, many years.
Good morning. I too would like to welcome all of you here for our pinning this morning. And I would add to that I don't intend to purposely be rude to all of you, but that I want to speak to our graduates, so forgive me. Good morning. I have a script, but I may go off script. And for some of you that might know me, that would not come as a surprise. As I was introduced, I am Elaine Simmons. I'm the Vice President of Instruction, and I have served this wonderful institution for 41 years. But today, I don't come to you as a Vice President of Instruction. I come to you as a consumer of the healthcare system. I come to you as a person who just a few days ago celebrated my first Mother's Day without my beloved aunt, my second Mother's Day without my mother, and my 6th spring without my daddy. Why do I bring that up on such a joyous occasion? Because through those journeys of all that healthcare that came with the ups and downs of ultimately losing those loved ones of mine, I spent a lot of time with nurses. And during those years, I gathered an opinion based on experience of what I think a nurse is. But more importantly, what I think a good nurse is. And even more importantly, what an excellent nurse is. You sit here before me today and you've done all the things. You've went to class and you have studied, you've went to clinicals, you've studied some more, you've had group work, you've had exams, and soon you will take the NCLEX. You have done the necessary things to begin your career as a nurse. But what does it mean to be an excellent nurse? As you think about that within your own minds, I'm going to give you a few nuggets. In my experience in the healthcare system with those that I love, and as I share these thoughts with you today, there's one in particular person sitting among you who took care of my dear sweet mama. An excellent nurse must understand the value of continuing to learn. It does not stop once you have that license. And you must also learn the value of the practice of nursing, that day-to-day grind in those jobs, in those various capacities, what you learn from those experiences, even when they maybe didn't turn out like you hoped. That is all a part of the continual learning that you are now committed to for as long as you are a nurse. A good nurse, an excellent nurse, must serve with passion and commitment. This is not a career path just about the check. It can't be for the people that you serve. You cannot succumb to the pressures and the challenges, the conflicts. They're going to be there, sometimes daily. You have to dig deep, pull your grit, and extend your grace. You got to learn to work with a team. I was earlier today at one of our first celebrations with the MLT students, and one of the things that one of the faculty members conveyed to those students that were graduating was about how you work with a team, how you work with a teammate, how you not criticize them, how you hold each other up, how you support, and how you do that or not impacts care and impacts all that's going on around those patients that you're caring for. Probably the most important thing I can tell you from my experience is this. As you practice, you need to have those people that you love the most in your mind. And you need to treat your patients and their family members who can be quite challenging at times, and I was one of those. But you have to feel that compassion and passion and love for the people that are important to you, and you need to take your training and your skills and you need to apply that. You need to advocate. You need to listen. You need to let them know you are listening and that you see them. Even in the worst situation, if you can do those things, as odd as it may sound, it will be better. Lastly, I would say to you, please be kind. And please never stop caring. If you find yourself in that rocky place, address it. Because kindness and caring is a must. So in conclusion, I would say today is a day of celebration. Soak in the applause. Take in the compliments, the goodwill. Remember this fan club, because they were there with you. And go out and be an exceptional nurse. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. Okay. We're very fortunate at Barton to have such a wonderful group of instructors. They have a wealth of clinical experience and knowledge that they've shared with our students. I'm going to take a moment and introduce the faculty. Faculty, please stand when your name is read. Chris Blanton. Kara Brower. Mark Colglazier. Hannah Damo. Sadie Fitzgerald. Samantha Hazen. Jill Lawson. Heidi McKinnon. And Tana Yellowwolf. I feel very fortunate to have the people sitting behind me help me as we educate and we work with these students to get them where they're going. Every year, the students vote for a faculty speaker. The PN students this year selected Mrs. Tana Yellowwolf as their speaker. Mrs. Yellowwolf just completed her 3rd year as a member of the nursing faculty, and she was also a nursing student this year and completed her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Tana Yellowwolf.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. All right, good morning and welcome, graduates, family, friends, and my lovely fellow faculty. Today truly is the best day of the whole entire year. Okay, we get to celebrate the graduates, their accomplishments, and all that they've overcome. And I am going to turn, just like Elaine Simmons did, to them and speak to them for a moment. Graduates, you survived sweating and shaking during skills checkoffs. Yeah. The hand cramps from handwriting your nurse's notes, the sleepless nights, the really long drives, missing events with your family, friends. And I think it's safe to say we had at least one moment where we all questioned our life choices, and that was during pharmacology. Yeah. And I know what some of you may be thinking, as if hearing me say it's essential. For the past 9 months wasn't enough. You get to hear it one last and final time, because this is essential. If I had to describe this class in one word, it would be grit. These past 9 months have tested you all in ways that had nothing to do with textbooks or exams. Some of you stepped into new roles, such as motherhood. Some of you experienced loss, and many of you carried burdens outside of the program that no one else could see. Yet through it all, you continue to show up. Yes, you did. You continue to show up, push forward, and you refused to give up. And because of that, you get to stand here today stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever could have imagined. I've watched you grow into compassionate, critical thinking, resilient individuals who are ready to step into a profession that truly matters. You are entering a field where your knowledge will save lives, but your kindness will change them. There's a line from the Dr. Seuss book, "Oh, the Places That You Will Go," that says, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you may choose." And I think if nursing school has taught you anything or proven anything, it's that you've done exactly that on days where it felt impossible, like you couldn't. You will be the calm in someone's chaos, the advocate when a patient feels unheard, the reassurance in moments of fear, and that is the kind of nurse this world needs. And that is the kind of nurses that you all have proven that you can be. So yes, the places you will go will include long shifts, really hard days, and moments that challenge you. But it will also be filled with lives that you're going to change, families that you will support, and moments that make what you do day in and day out all worth it. As you go forward, I want you to remember this. Skills can be taught, right? We've learned that skills can be taught, but compassion is a choice. Continue to choose it each and every single day. I am incredibly proud of each and every single one of you. Congratulations, graduates. Your journey is just beginning. Oh. And we cannot wait to see the places that you will go. Now, I would like to end this with one last and final collective clap. After 3, not on 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Last year, we awarded the first Daisy Award at Barton Community College. We have extraordinary nurses here, extraordinary student nurses, and we felt it was important to honor them. So let me tell you a little bit about the Daisy Award. The Daisy Foundation was established in 1999 by the members of the family of Patrick Barnes. He was 33 years old when he died of complications of an autoimmune disorder called ITP. Like many families we see every day who go through this kind of horrific loss, the family wanted to do something positive to honor the man that Patrick was. The word DAISY, the acronym DAISY, is an acronym for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. As they brainstormed what the Daisy Foundation would actually do, they kept coming back to the one positive thing that they held on to during Patrick's 8-week illness, the extraordinary care that both he and the family received from Pat's nurses. The family was very impressed by the clinical care Pat's nurses provided, but what really overwhelmed them was the compassion and kindness that his nurses brought to his bedside day in and day out. The nurses' sensitivity made a great difference in the Barnes family experience, and they wanted to say thank you to nurses for the extraordinary care they provide patients and families every day. So Pat's family created the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. What started out as a thank you from the family to nurses has grown into a meaningful recognition program embraced by thousands of healthcare organizations around the world. And we are very proud to partner with Daisy because we have extraordinary nurses here at Barton Community College too. The recipient will receive this trophy, this sculpture, I guess is what it is, called the Healer's Touch. This beautiful sculpture represents the bond between nurses and their patients. The sculptures are handcrafted from serpentine stone and are created by artists from Zimbabwe. We encourage you to view the video on the Daisy Foundation to learn more about these really unique gifts. I want to read a little bit from the nomination form for our recipient today. The person who nominated the recipient says, "I was a family member on the labor and delivery unit. I was walking my 2-year-old nephew around the unit. The student welcomed us with a friendly, easy-going personality. She engaged with this little boy. She took him to look at animals, encouraged to say what sounds the animal made. He is a shy little guy, but he interacted with her, which really surprised us. Holistic nursing is defined as treating the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. She demonstrated that with this little boy who was the boy of a patient, and we will continue, and I know she will continue to do this throughout her career." Ladies and gentlemen, the PN Daisy Award recipient is Olivia Herman. That almost made me cry. Okay, so now we're ready for the awarding of the pins. Pinning nursing students is not new. This began back in the 12th century. Monks who cared for patients during the Crusades were given the Maltese Cross, and the Maltese Cross is kind of considered to be the first nursing pin. After the Crimean War, Queen Victoria awarded Florence Nightingale the Royal Cross for her work as a military nurse. So when Miss Nightingale established the School of Nursing, she awarded pins to her students. So this is a long-standing tradition in the nursing world, and I hope that you will wear your pin with pride and honor. Mrs. Blanton's going to read the names, and I will put the pin on.
I even brought my jar of cough drops, you guys. Yes. It's an inside joke. Okay. Ramos Achu. Aaron Babcock. Allison Beyer. Emily Bridges. Kaylin Clausen. Drea Johnsrud. Rochelle Garnica. Kylie Hallmark. Casey Hernandez. Olivia Herman. Ava Holden. Giselle Holguin. Kirsten Kirschner. Jeremiah Crable. Chantrell Lee. Sam Malomby. Ashley Markley. James Mason. Samantha McHenry. Aisha Milius. Samantha Miller. Trista Mummins. Leanna Odin. Haley Peterson. Eduardo Prado Castro.
I love you, Ed. Me too.
Brenda Ramirez. Malia Raborti. Kylie Shearer. Trisha Smith. Vanessa Solis. Brenna Stegman. Brianna Unruh.
Whew, I could feel the love. That's great. Oh, gosh. All right, moving on. We're just about to wrap this up. Everybody, we have celebration to get to, don't we? Okay. So we are about to recite the Nightingale Pledge inside the program on the front cover. This pledge is a modified version of the Hippocratic Oath that physicians take. The pledge is a statement of ethics and principles of the nursing profession. The language is a little old-fashioned. It was written in the 1800s. But the principles of doing no harm, maintaining confidentiality, and teamwork are still priorities for nurses everywhere. Please stand, students, and join me in reciting the Nightingale Pledge, and then we'll do the candle lighting. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his own. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world.
As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to invite everyone next door to the technical building for some refreshments and the opportunity to celebrate with these students. Please exit the building through the north door. The refreshments are in room T140, which is the RN classroom, and there's also seating in the PN classroom, T147. There's a balloon arch in the student foyer for your family and friends to take pictures. Our labs are going to be open so you can show your family where you spent all your time. However, no food or drinks in the lab. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and tremendous joy that I present to you the Barton Practical Nursing Class of 2026. Okay. All right.